Allahu Akbar. Yes, this is about the Sniffers, but I start from Thursday Island when John, he got very uncomfortable. That's my husband, John, because of people starting to respect him like a minister. Whatever he says, it goes like that. And he was uncomfortable. He said, this is not on with the faith, and I would like to go somewhere else for pioneering, because they already got the 9 members, and they got more than a 9, and we can go and pioneer somewhere else. And then I got a story of Vipa, how we get there, but that's later. And then we went to Vipa. When we went to Vipa, I stopped here, I forgot now. I'm getting old because I'm forgetting things now. We went to Vipa, and when we got to Vipa, we wanted a job. And I went to the where the government offices to get a job and all that, and volunteer job I did. They give me a cooking job in the center. I used to go every day and cook for them, and that's it. But they didn't give me any other job. So I wanted job to make a betterment of the world. So what happened is, I said, they're not giving me the job, so I'm going to create a job myself. So what I did, I said to myself, I'm going to go and help all these sniffers, that they're sniffing, they're swearing at each other, they're not drinking, they were so thirsty.
What's sniffing?
Sniffing is, they had a cloth wet in the petrol, and they sniff, sniff, sniff. And when they sniff, they don't get hungry, they feel high, and all these things happen. Olden days, the family, to get rid of the children, they used to give him some wet cloth of petrol and give them go. And they used to go and not bother them. So they used to be like that. That's the story I heard. And then, so I felt so bad about these sniffers, and I said, I'm going to help them, and I'm going to love them, and I'm going to help them. So I went to help them. How did I do? I asked somebody long time ago, how do you help sniffers? And they told me. So what I did, I had a big piece of iron, and few brick I put together and put that iron on it, and I took some sausages and steak, and I took Coca-Cola drink or orange drink in the can, and I sit down there and I cooked it. As I cooked it, I sit down there, and you see they are coming out of the wood. One come out, another one come out, another one. Every time I used to go, I used to see all of them come out. They had about 21 sniffers when I was there. And they all come and have a lunch with me with this and have a drink, because their throat was very, very dry. And they used to get angry and swear at each other. And when they used to eat, they used to be happy and singing, and they made me their mama. And they said, they call me Mama Joe, they call me. And then I keep going and going, and one day my car got flat tire. And I said, oh, I have to leave my car here in what was the name of it? Napranam. I got to leave my car in Napranam and go to Vipa. I come tomorrow morning. So I saw the night watchman, And I told the night watchman that could you please look after my car, take it in your garage there in your yard, otherwise it will get stripped. And he said, all right. I gave him the key and I went home, and next day I come with the tire back to take my car. I saw my car was still same place, and I told that night watchman, why didn't you look after my car? I gave you the key. And he said, oh, I couldn't go even near the car. I said, why? She said, because all the sniffers all night, they sit around your car and they said, this is Mama Joe's car, nobody's touching it. And I dare not go near the car because the sniffers were there. So he gave me my key and I changed the tire and we come home. That was one story. And then I used to go every evening to take some food for sniffers as well as for little children. And we were happy I was happy doing that. And then one day when I come to Napranam, I brought lots of food in the container like that for all my sniffers. Then I saw nobody there, and it was raining and raining. I waited and waited in the car. It was raining. And then suddenly I saw a big bus coming towards me and stopped, all the sniffers jumping down from the bus. And then when they come down, he says, Mama Joe, come, we are invited to women's shelter to go and have dinner there. Come with us, Mama Joe. I said, all right, I come, I drive behind you. And they wanted me to go with them. I said, no, I can't, I come with my car. I went behind them. And then I went to the women's shelter, and Daniel Port was sitting in the bus, wouldn't come down. I said, Daniel, come down, everybody else is there and I am there, we are invited. No, Mama Joe, I don't want to go in there. I said, come. No. And I went down, and when I went and sit down there was one sniffer got angry and scolded me, and I didn't say anything because they like my child, they are allowed to scold me if I do something bad. But I didn't do anything bad, but I didn't know why. But then I saw all those people, they were all good, but I didn't feel welcome. I felt like I have to go. So what I did, slowly I went near the door and talked a little bit, and then I went a bit more so I can get into car and get away. I went in the car and I start the car to get away. All the sniffers stopped my car right in front of me. I said, where they come from suddenly? They were all watching me. And then I said, look, I'm old. I was 72 then. I said, look, I'm old and I want to go home. My husband is waiting for me. You all can have a party. And they all had a towel on their shoulder for shower. The big table of food was kept there, all beautiful food, fish and chicken and everything. I said, go enjoy yourself. I'll be back in the morning. How much? I got to wait for half an hour to make them let me go. Then they let me go. And then next day morning I come to the center to cook. When I was cooking there, I saw few ladies, they come in front of me, you know, they come to see me. He said, you and your sniffers. I said, my God, now it's my sniffer. You and your sniffers. The sniffers broke everything down in that woman's shelter, all the glass windows, everything. And they took all the jewelries and everything. I said, I always teach them how to be truthful, how to be loving, how not to steal. Nothing else I got to teach them. All these things. It's not my fault. They are getting better, but I told them. They say, yeah, they're getting better. They got angry at me. And then I went and saw them next day, and I talked to them. They don't want to talk about it, they tell me. I said, no, I want to know. They said, no, we don't want to talk about it. And then I let them go and we carry on as usual. But when I left Vipa and come to Cairns, there were only 2 sniffers left. Only 2 from 21.
They were healed.
They were all healed, yes. They were all healed. They grown up. They got their own, I saw them not long ago, they got their own children. And Daniel is in Townsville now. And everything is gone so good for them. But they feel that I was worried, and whatever I say to them is real. It's real. It's going to kill you if you keep doing that. Your organ will be finished. You won't live anymore. And when I cried and told them, then listen to me then. And some of them went to another village or somewhere else to get better. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ya Baha'u'llah.